And we're gonna get you guys again tonight.
You probably will.
Yeah, I have some plans.
Oh, great.
What do you guys need? Like, what are we gonna?
Well, I mean, if we can do like a little interview about the place and any history, like how it started and anything like that. Simple stuff like that. Like how do you? I mean, obviously I can see like you guys go through a makeup process.
Yes, we definitely have a lot of makeup artists. We're a little bit different this weekend because we opened an hour earlier than we normally do, so everyone's like crazy because a half hour means a lot. But our makeup artists started to come in. Our airbrush is in this area. We do all of our own FX and airbrush. As you can see, I'm putting on my face still.
So what? Most of the actors just put their own stuff on?
Nope. We have professional airbrush artists that do that for us, and our own FX artists. Some of the Q actors, I've been here a while. I like to do my own because I like to add my own little touches to what I'm doing. But I mean, if you know how, I'll let you do it as long as it's gonna look cool at the end of the day. One of us will approve it.
I don't know how to do that.
You know what? I just took some one day and I was like, I'm just gonna slap a bunch of this on my face and see what happens next. Let's go meet Sue. She's our makeup lead. This is our makeup lead, Sue.
Hi.
Sue.
How are you?
I'm Josh. I'm Josh from 6 Flags New England Online. And Tina, James, Michaela are some of our airbrush artists. And Tina out of nowhere is what I said when I saw the video.
Huh?
Tina comes out of nowhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my boxers.
Yes, we're gonna change 3D next year, so make sure you come back.
Oh, we plan on it.
Oh, is this over? Oh. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
This is full service here. We get it all. And I ruined my brand new staff shirt today. So, first day. Oh. This is nice. Do you need this done too? We can get this done. It's like a spa.
Let me ask you, when you guys hire people to act, because I noticed like in haunts, and we've seen this a lot this year, how do you make sure that your actors are like on point? Because I go to haunts and they're like standing in a corner going, not moving, not doing, how do you maintain that?
Hiring is always the hardest. It's going to be a combination of finding that right energy. And towards the end of the season, you always find that like you've now found those actors that belong in your house. And you're going to get that same level of energy. So I can't say that at the beginning of the season, it was wondrous and great in what it was. It's about finding those actors that fit into that role. Like you had said, that's literally what I do. Is find the right person to be in the right spot. And then I have understudies for those people. This year we implemented a new scheduling program that makes it a lot easier for that. It's called Haunt Scheduler. Shameless plug. They're wonderful. They've changed the way we do a lot of what we do. It runs our whole haunt now. So it's really cool. Oh, here she comes. She comes out of nowhere, see? It's really cool what we can do with that, and that's really helped us, shape who we have in the haunt and what we're doing there as well. So
yeah, it's good because I hate going to a haunt and they're not doing anything. Like I get some people like nervous, especially if it's early.
Oh, absolutely.
I get that, but if you're going like the end of the season, everybody should be for the most part firing on all cylinders.
Yep.
And a lot of places are like, no.
We spend a lot of our night out on the floor coaching, figuring out what's right, what's working, what's not working, and changing that constantly. So if I see an actor that's struggling in one spot, but I know that their strength is going to be on a different floor, in different lighting, whatever it is, we'll go make that move. And I'll call another supervisor, what do you have upstairs? You can swap with me, things like that. So we do a lot of movement throughout the evening too, and it keeps it fresh for them so that they're not, doing the same thing all night long. Keeps it a little bit different. Then we interject some of our Q actors who are normally supervisors or above into the haunt to follow groups and things like that. So they know our haunt pretty intimately, so that really gives that help.
Yeah, I like that.
Our previous supervisor, Jenny and Los, did a lot for us to build that foundation. Miss you guys! But, we've taken what they've given us and kind of grown off of that. And we find that the longer that a haunt is in place, the more it accumulates and finds things and finds its niche. Fall River, I see a lot of that. We went and visited there this year. And they had a lot of that cool stuff that's just been ingrained into their haunt because it's been there so long. So that's what we're hoping to do. We find our little
Well, the
cool
funny thing is
thing.
I didn't realize that there was a haunt here. Like, I didn't know, I mean, I knew, like, there was, like, at one point they were doing Factory Terror at Fenway, like, years ago. And then you guys just popped up here. You said 7. I didn't realize. I thought it was, like, last year. But
7 years we've been in this location. West Warwick's a little bit younger than us, and Fall River is our home base.
yeah, because I went there the first weekend it opened, and I didn't really care for it. I was like, eh. And I said, well, it was the first weekend in the first year. I said, I'll go back a couple of years later. And then we went, when we came in the last week, we drove right down to there, and it was way better. Like, I get it. You gotta take, when you're doing, I get it. You gotta take your time to build it up.
Absolutely. And them being the baby, they're getting there. They're getting there. They're getting their staff together. I mean, they're a new family. Like, we're a big haunt family. I talk to these guys year round.
Yeah.
A lot of them are really good friends with me. Friends with all of us. We're really close. So
now what happens when it closes? You just lock the door and go away and come back.
I wish we could just lock the door and show up next season, but it's when we start planning. I'll start planning next Sunday. We'll start thinking about what we want to do.
November 1st is when you start planning for the next year.
We'll start planning. We probably won't come in much in the winter. It's a bit cold. Come spring, we'll start to get together again and get things put together and start thinking about what direction we want to go for things this year. The intro that you actually, saw, we took from our Fall River location. We thought, hey, Fall River, shameless plug. We thought they had a great story, and we said, oh, well, we have a story, but we forgot to tell people about it. So we changed that up a little bit, and that's something new that we're seeing, and we got a lot of good feedback on. But it was a toy factory. This building was Come Play Productions is what it's called. It's still above our door. You can see it out front. And the back door has something on it too about, the employees can't come in here, but we go in everywhere. Being an old factory, it gives us that really good advantage over some other haunts that, we have the dust and the gross and the...
Yeah, it just becomes part of it.
Yep, absolutely. We don't sweep around here.
Isn't that great? You can actually work in a place and you don't have to clean it.
We don't clean a thing. It's great. Adds to that factory smell that we always talk about.
Yeah, you gotta clean it.
We really have our traditions. So we were talking about locking up. We don't really lock up. We do have some parties here for the team. We bought a bunch of Nerf guns, and we have Nerf gun fights throughout the off season. We'll invite everybody down for movies and pizza and Nerf guns.
Cool.
So we'll do that. We have a Christmas party where we get our staff shirts, and that's always something somebody's excited about. So we like to keep them together. We have our Facebook group. We're always talking. So keeping everyone together is, I think, a big part of what being a haunt is, I guess. And that's what was always taught to me, so that's what I like to instill on these guys as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's important. It really is. It's all about having the right
plus
group.
it shows that together that you care. It's not just like, okay, it's a business, okay, go away, see you later.
Exactly. We're here. We're gonna be here anyway. Come down, take a look. Maybe you can help us with something. So we all have different expertise and things. So it's good to have those people around too. Extra coloring here this evening. All for you guys.
We are the salt of the earth. Each correction makes us stronger.
That's normal. People look at me weird when I go buy things at Savers now, and I just, it's fine. I have to wear a Factory Terror shirt when I buy things, so that they don't think I'm a killer.
That's the fun of it.
They will. It's weird. You buy chains and rope, and you're like, no, I'm gonna do something, and it's fine.
This is cool.
Hi.
Hello. Watch your back.
Oh wow, I'm in her way. I'm gonna get out of her way.
Oh, hi.
You were blocking.
Yeah, I didn't even know you were there. You're like a ninja.
Wait till later.
You're gonna get it.
You know me so well.
I probably am gonna get it.
So now, what's up with the beard? I have to ask.
Oh, so once a year, it's a thing that we do because it's No Shave November coming up, so I'm gonna have to get rid of it anyway. So once a year, the day that I decide to act, it goes, and I normally shave pieces out of my head. Didn't go as well this time because I couldn't go as low for work, because normal jobs and stuff. But the beard will go by tomorrow, and you know, go hard or go home. You know what? You assisted me very greatly with those walkthroughs, so I've made some changes. Because who doesn't want to make some changes? So I mean, any review is something that any haunt can take and build off of, and that really
the only
helps us.
complaint, like I said, I had was I wish it was longer. That's not even a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like it was.
Oh, don't worry, we can take you out back. I have some clowns, lead pipes. We can make something happen. You never know what's out back.
Yeah, because like I'm so used to going to a lot of places, and it's like walk through 5 minutes. And I hate that. I mean, I think the video was like 22 minutes long or something like that. And I mean, that's a good length for a haunt. And I was like, I wanted more. It was so good. Like I didn't want it to stop.
And you know, we really try to keep everything out front as well as, you know, continuing the show and continuing to make sure that you're entertained for the length of your stay. So that 20-minute walkthrough has now actually been a 2.5 and 2 hour and 20-minute experience that we've given you, and that's really what we try to go for. Because I mean, we're not, you know, we don't have the luxury of building a second house outside, or you know.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to, believe me, I'd love to fill this place with everything that I could think of.
Imagine if you guys owned everything and then just made that one giant haunt.
I can't tell you how many times I've thought about that and begged for it, and you know, daily, you know. But you know, we don't take that to heart. We know what we're doing is good. There's a lot of work, like I said, that goes into those placements and those actors and training them and you know, knowing where they're at. They work really hard. They really do.
That's why I try not to be like too hard on haunts. It's like, you know, I get it, because somebody put a lot of work and effort into that, whatever haunt that is, and I don't want to deter people from not going.
Oh, absolutely. You know, come and enjoy the show. You were talking about jerk groups. We all get jerk groups. It's the nature of what we have. There's still a show going on around you. Maybe you're not scared, but that actor's still going to tell you part of their story.
Yeah.
These guys all have their own stories that they're telling you, and they put that real thought into those things.
Yeah.
Let us know about those jerk groups. Maybe, you know, that's something you can fix it instead of, you know, dropping these terrible reviews. But that is what it is. I'll take whatever reviews I get, because I can build off of any of them. To break that up, and you got to learn to pace correctly, and that's a big part of it. You've probably seen the middle of our haunt. There's a little bit of a pacing change that goes on there, and we do that to feed to the rest of it. And they're paced differently. It's all controlled throughout the night. We change it to change the show.
Like here, we didn't have an issue. We were here, so it's good.
There might have been a little bit of magic that went on with that as well, but those things are controllable, and haunts, you know, got to pay attention to that, because it's a business, but we're running a show. And that's what I tell all of the actors all the time. Yes, you were hired for a job, but we're also running a show here. People came to see us act. They came to see us perform for you. We got to remember that. So we pay attention to that pacing pretty diligently throughout the evening based on our crowd levels and things like that. It's knowing at that point, if you're going to throw everything through the haunt, to know how to break that up and position your actors to scare to the middle and break the group and push it along, break the group and push it along. And it's all about knowing how to get that pace through your house. I keep saying it, and I'll keep saying it forever, a lot of my actors are veterans, and they know their house. So they know where to push them through and where to not push them through, and I really kind of help them with that throughout the season, and knowing how to pace, and the floor supervisors do that as well. So we really work hard on pacing, so I'm glad that's actually seen.
Oh yeah, well I mean, obviously you could tell in that video that we didn't bump into anybody, which is I love when I don't bump into anybody. I love that.
No visitors.
Where'd
Joe go? I wonder how his makeup's going. Let's find him too. It's really Joe.
I'm Josh. Josh, nice to meet you.
Josh and his group.
How you doing, guys?
You missed Joe. He was out scaring when you guys came through, and I forgot to tell him you were here, so we're going to do that again tonight.
Twitch. Yeah,
he is Twitch.
Literally, in the flesh.
In partial flesh.
Partial flesh, yeah. You like it? I just got my hair did. I got my hair did. Look. I'm just used to like going to Walmart. I was telling him getting the face paint. Right. Oh, that's no stuff on. You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, but where do you get your makeup from?
This came from a drawer over there.
I'm sure you don't buy it from Walmart.
That's where
or
it
anything.
came from.
You buy it from a special.
You can buy
company?
liquid latex. So we use Marois. Marois.
If you're gonna get liquid latex,
that's the way to go.
That's one to do.
But a lot of us ordered on Amazon. A lot of our airbrush is ordered on Amazon. Amazon, you can buy the world on Amazon.
Yeah, pretty much.
You could probably buy a small country on Amazon if you really try hard.
Now you'll airbrush over that too, right?
I will. They will though. Make them too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Makes it easier for me. So I can't see. The more makeup that goes on, the more he shows up.
Oh no, I know.
It's a very delicate process. You'll start to see Twitchy yelling about pancakes soon or something. Do you have any pancakes? Pancakes!
Mayron. Hello, Mayron. Joe Alho, Factory of Terror Worcester.
Send us some.
Tooth effects. So.
I'm gonna do bad things, do it like it's nothing. Being bad has never felt so good. I'm gonna do bad things, you won't see it
Step by
coming.
step. Put toilet paper on your face. If the porta potties run out, I just take it off for people.
So basically alcohol based, dries up in no time, comes off with toothbrush and toothpaste, and it gives you that. Oh wow, that's cool. Looks like his teeth are all broken and all messed up. And it'll last all night until you brush it off. Oh, that's cool. Forever to like find everything that you like that worked the best. You know, I picked up a lot of stuff over the years. I started my haunt career with Spooky World when we were located in Foxborough. I went when it was there, yeah. All right, so that's where I started.
We love you, Spooky World.
Elvira House forever.
Woo!
So I started there, learned a lot of my makeup tips and tricks from them, amazing makeup artists, and over time you just picked up one thing and you practiced and tried something else and built and built and built, and here I am. That's awesome. So little by little. Yeah. If you want sort of like burn effects, you can do crushed up cornflakes. I've heard about that, yeah. With liquid latex, and you just smear it on. Once you dry it out, it'll have that crinkly look to it. Yeah. A lot of things you can do. The same girl that was sitting in the gym. Yes. My daughter. Oh, that's right. You were telling me about your mother work. There you go. Look at that. Mother-daughter duo. Yep.
Oh, that's cool. You know about the daughter duo.
I've been following you for a long time.
Scared, I'd be in the corner. I'd be getting scared.
I can hang as a meat body in my room.
Yeah, she could be like the meat body, hanging in the room. Be like, help me!
Slice and dice her a little bit and have little blood pockets. See?
See?
I can have you.
There's a spot for everybody. Everybody has a purpose.
You want to get scared every step of the way. I am spooky. I have dark hands usually.
Hi, I'm Christina.
I'm
Usually I'm covered in blood.
Back scratching. She's the girl to go to. Kind of like Ozzy Osbourne with this. They're real.
Are they real?
Yeah.
Holy
They're
crap.
Ozzy Osbourne. Sure, I didn't have this. I was like, just a dark shadow. I was like, I need eyes. Tastes like a lollipop. Do you rip it so you can rip it off?
Honey, they're taking your picture. Where's the baby?
Don't get married.
Hey, I traveled with the carnival for 6 years.
Did you? How was that? I heard that's like crappy.
It was okay. And, it is what it is. I mean, I wasn't living in a bunkhouse. I was like an owner, but yeah, it was different from my side. But everybody else's side, not so much.
I'm gonna do bad things, do it like it's nothing. Being bad has never felt so good.
Go get him back.
Okay. Yeah, it might hurt a little bit.
They're good.
Is that a new toy? I told you.
What am I doing? I know you never know who's gonna be creeping up behind it. Oh, I got a crown. I can be the king.
Do you see something cool?
Huh?
Do you still see something cool?
Cool?
Yeah, something cool.
Yeah, everything around me is cool. Who the poop guy is? He's over there.
So you know who to blame for everything. Thank you very much for coming.